Talk a little bit about how are you learning about these projects? How are you making decisions about what comes next and where do you purchase, all those kinds of things. So how are you learning about them first? Are you getting inspiration from friends and family, online? What's kind of driving these projects? Anjali, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. For us, it's about our needs. What do we need right now? Obviously, the kitchen was something we needed earlier on, but now we're at that point that we have that confidence to do it. The inspiration came from walking into the stores and seeing what's out there, a little bit of research online, also visiting newer homes to see what's trending. Yeah. That also helped a lot. My style is more of timeless. I want something that's going to look good for the next 15, 20 years and not just in the now. So that's kind of how we've been learning. Now, the actual process of it, we watched a lot of YouTube videos and the best was being able to talk to professionals, which isn't as easy as it sounds, talking to people in the stores or even designers. If we meet a kitchen designer, that we're able to talk to them about, hey, what do you think? How do you do this? What's easier to use? And those type of questions come up as through our journey.
Yeah. When you are talking to designers or contractors or pros, do you ever engage with them online, like social media type thing? Or is it all like, hey, happen to be standing next to this person at a cookout or in the store or whatever and kind of chat with them and pick their brain that way? Or is it both?
Not so much online, mostly face-to-face. If certain stores have services where you can talk to a professional or you can set up a design consult, that's where I like to get a lot of my information. Right now, what's happening is I'm picking backsplash, and I'm talking to a designer, and I like to feel the backsplash, look at it, how do I clean it, how do I install it, those type of things. Actually being able to face-to-face talk to someone is more valuable for me. That's how I learn.
And you're doing that in the store?
In the
kind of with some of their design services and stuff?
Yes.
That's impactful, guys. So as you're thinking about investing in what's happening at the store level, these designers and the efforts that retailers have made to put design services at the fingertips of all of their DIYers, it's paying off because you guys are actually using it. That's really interesting to hear. We always want to understand, like, what are all the initiatives that retailers are doing and putting out there, and are they working? Is it paying off in sales and learning and consideration at the store level? So that's cool stuff to hear. Janae, how about you in terms of inspiration and where the needs and the drivers are coming for some of these projects?
Yeah, so I would probably have to second just some of the things that Anjali talked about as far as some of the trends being more timeless than it is just right now. Just personally, for my family, it sounds like for yours as well, that just seems like a waste of money, right? So we want our investments to really pay off in the long run so that we're not constantly changing something every single year, right? So that would kind of just be a waste of time and money. As far as inspiration goes, I feel like when we first started our projects about 2 years ago, when we first had our home, social media was big. I mean, TikTok, when COVID came about, was huge. So there was a TikTok for every single DIY project, something small or big. Again, YouTube there's a YouTube video for honestly every single thing. So at that point, we can definitely teach ourselves just by watching all the videos and things on social media. So those have been really great resources for us just to learn new things, but also from our neighbors. So in our neighborhood, we do have some older homes. Of course, like I said, we did purchase an older home, but we have a lot of younger families. So they're doing a lot of outside work and inside work. So it's been nice just to be able to talk to people that have similar home styles to us, so that it really gives us a good idea on what projects are realistic for our homes. One of our very future big projects is to change the siding on our house. So our neighbor in front of us just did it, and I love the style that they did. So we've been talking with them a little bit about their project. So hopefully in the future, maybe that can be something for us too.
That's cool. See an inspiration directly across the street or next door.
Literally.
That's always a good one. As always, guys, remember, like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That little bell icon will give you notifications when there's new episodes coming out. We would love for you to subscribe and be a part of what's going on here at Retail Oriented. No matter where you get your podcasts, we would love to connect with you there. And until next time, remember, when we're thinking about retail, it's always about selling in and selling through. Have a great day.